Hello. Welcome in, party people. Hope you're having a fabulous day so far today. Good timing on the music. All right, let's get up here. Gene, congrats on being the first to arrive. Miko, congrats on being the first to arrive. And Mantis, congrats on being the first to arrive. Inch, thank you so much for your 25 stream streak. Hello, hello. Hope you're all having a fabulous day so far today. Onion, it's good to see ya. How are you, Onion? How was Hollow Knight last night? I think that was last night, right? Oh, enjoy your lurk. Just got to that now. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. Mel, welcome in as well, Mel. If y'all don't know Mel. They're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go give them a follow if you're not already doing so. Hey, Tano Shark. Welcome in. My limbo is stuck in a pattern of going up by 1 centimeter each day. This time it's in the hundreds, so I'll always fail. Why is it doing that? I'm gonna make a note to change the multiplier. I have to do that off stream so I don't mess anything up. Mel is a man. Sorry, Mel. Trion, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. If y'all don't know Trion is an amazing streamer here on Twitch. Does a lot of Stardew / Terraria challenges. So you should go check out Trion if you haven't already done so. No problem, no problem. Hi, everybody's here. Everyone panic. Tomorrow's a bank holiday. Oh, go to the store, Inch. You got this. Get it done with. It went really bad and then not that bad. I'm so bad at things that require timing. It's not even funny. Timing. Wait, what? Oh, the Hollow Knight you're talking about. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot I asked that earlier on. Working on an internship essay, so I'll be lurking while working. No problem. Getting into Terraria speedrunning. Oh, that's so cool. What runs are you doing? You're going to be lurking, you said, but if you would like to answer, that'd be cool. Is it scary to say timing? It reminds me of the joke about people are so scared of technology, and it shows a guy walking down a street with a sign and a woman coming the other way, and the guy like suddenly pops up the sign in front of her and it says technology, and he goes technology, and she Hey, Lady Explosion Murder, welcome in. The concept of time is a little scary, isn't it? All right, listen, it's getting really hot in this room really quickly. I'm gonna have to open my window a little bit. Moonlord. Oh, I know the basics of Terraria. Trion. Final big sword, Terra Blade, kind of big sword. Do you need the Terra Blade to make the Zenith? Could you run both at the same time? Yeah, I'm really bad at rhythm games, but I feel like Hollow Knight, Silksong don't really fall into that category so much. I mean, obviously there's timing to do stuff and whatnot, but I don't know. It doesn't feel the same as a rhythm game for me. Your timing doesn't have to be as exact as it does for rhythm games. I'm really bad at rhythm games, so understandable. Cinder, welcome in. You can also play in different ways in like Hollow Knight and in Silksong that don't necessarily require exact timing, at least in most cases. Some bosses have mechanics that maybe require a little better timing, but I don't even dislike rhythm games. I'm just bad at them. Gotcha, I see, Trion. Yeah, I realized that as I was asking, because that's typical in nested speedruns. It's like, it makes sense to do other stuff rather than work toward the thing that's the speedrun, right? Ooh, wow, interesting. Ooh. I'm surprised they're that long. I mean, I guess I'm not that surprised they're that long. Is it single world, Trion? Is the rule you can't, like, hop worlds at all? The piston area in the Crystal Peak? Oh, that one. Yeah, that one. That one is tough. I think I just kind of brute forced it, to be honest. I think I kind of worked out the timing, but like some of those last ones, I kind of just was like, I'm just gonna go, and eventually it worked. As long as you like go as soon as you can and get out as soon as you can, they're usually fine, because they do have spaces in between where you can sit. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. Caddy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I worked out the timing and everything I was doing was so bad. Yeah, I think for those especially, it was like, if I tried to think about it too hard, it didn't work. So then I just kind of tried to think like, I need to go as soon as I can and get out as soon as I can. And that usually worked fine. The one where you have to jump up is so annoying because it's like the height difference is like this. So you come in, you got to get out, but the piston is going up in between. So the timing on it is really annoying. For the no major abuses, basically glitchless category, there are new game plus categories that allow you to use characters from the world, as well as world hopping for some things. Gotcha. I hated that one. I love how immediately you're aware of it. Oh, you sent me the stuff, Onion. I haven't had a chance to put it on yet. But for anyone who's curious, the video for the farm tour is basically ready to go. I might not release it until next week. I'm still waiting on captions, although those should be done today or somewhat soon. But I kind of want to take some time to think about the title and whatnot. And there's no reason I have to release it this weekend. Kind of makes sense to release on a weekend, though. The fake zombie grub? I don't remember that. Hey, Mac. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day so far today. But the video is done. The editing is done. The thumbnail Onion made. And I think I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm not sure. I clipped it so I can send it to you. Great. All right, yeah, go get your paper done, Trian. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy your lurk. Sorry, I had to respond to that. I had a funny joke. Writing lots of Christmas cards. I'm considering making a Christmas card, but I did not do that. Actually, next week is Ramp Rascals. I probably don't want to release the video then. Maybe it'll be early next week. It feels weird to not release it on a weekend, but I don't know. I don't think that'll affect it that much. Wow. There's a single hair on my nose. There it goes. I just showered, so I feel clean. I could just make a digital Christmas card. That could be fun. That way it's a lot easier to send to people. I feel like when you get something in the mail, though, it's more... It feels better, right? Maybe I'll make the same card and I'll send it out digitally, but then also send it in the mail to a few people. 55, Caddy. Jeez. That's a big number. I'm going to have to put on my fan. Also, I'm supposed to have sneakers on my head, but my head is very hot right now, so I'm trying to not sweat. Come on, fan. Get going. I don't know why it's so hot in here. 24 degrees outside. Yeah, that's a good idea, Gene. Maybe that'll be my task for this week. I mean, on top of my other tasks. I don't think there's anything incriminating on here, right? Yeah, this is my current task list. I love how everything I own gets stained with tea eventually. I need to transfer it because most of it's crossed out, so I need to transfer the remaining ones to another sheet soon. Everything you own gets stained with tea. To the left, to the leaf. Alright. Okay, we got sneakers on our head. Gotta get sneaky in here too. Okay. I'm looking at my camera and like the wire is on the side. It's gonna get in the way. Little smokies in the crock pot. Oh, that's so good. There's tutorials for tea stained paper. It's not intentional, Mac. It's just happening because I drink so much tea here. And these papers just sit on my desk. It's weird because it looks really disorganized, but this is like my best way of being organized. It's kind of weird to explain. Wait, where'd you send it, Onion? I didn't get a message. Oh, you sent it here. Okay. What the heck? Why is my firewall blocking it? And now it's lagging. Oh, I've never actually found that onion. The pure panic! The pure panic! Oh my god, you survived. That's incredible. Yeah, I don't think I've ever found that before. I don't know where that is. Maybe I did, but I don't remember, but I honestly don't remember ever seeing that. What on earth is a bounty board? Okay. Alright, anyways. I've got some things to explain, which is why I've been kind of delaying some stuff. Oh, Little Smokies sound really good. Sent out thousands of cards. No, I never completed Grubs. I never really completely finished Hollow Knight. I mean, I beat the, like, any percent. I got, like, 70% complete, but yeah, I never 100%ed the game. I was planning on coming back to it at some point, but my brain is bad about coming back to finish things. We still haven't finished Silksong, and I wanted to play Hades 2 on stream, too. I don't know if we will. If we do, it'll probably be next year, though. Hollow Knight 999. I don't think anything stacks in that game. You could get 999 rancid eggs, probably. I don't know if I'd want to do that. That doesn't sound very fun. Hey, Boblin. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Tea is good. There is a use for them, Onion. They're not unuseful, but I'm actually surprised you haven't found it yet. It's not really that much of a spoiler. Do you want to know where it is? Where you use them? I won't tell you what they're for, but I can tell you where you use them. So you know in Dirtmouth, if you run completely to the right of the screen, like without going down, you kind of hit a wall. There's actually a shortcut to Crystal Peak there, but there's a keyhole there. Did you go in that door at all yet? There's a place for a small key there. That's where you use it. So it's like right next to Dirtmouth. All right. Anyways. You haven't gotten any keys yet. Okay, yeah. I will say, in terms of keys, that one's less important than other ones. Not to spoil anything, but it's not that important that you go in there. But that is where you use the rancid eggs. I would use keys anywhere else first. Alright. This camera seems like slightly off. Hold on. Is that the wrong way? That is the wrong way. Why am I diagonal? It's like my whole desk is turned. I guess that's possible. My shoulders are like diagonal. What's going on? Oh. Okay, now I'm not centered. Y'all, streaming is so hard. No one ever talks about this part. Seriously, scoliosis. I think I'm just keeping sneaky on. Is it Dirtmouth? I actually don't know, to be honest with you, Mac. You have mods on? No, there's no mods. For Stardew, you mean? Yeah, there's no mods for my Stardew game. I play without mods. I have played with mods before. Yeah, I was fixing that onion. But on the file we're playing today, we're no mods at all. Never mods. Sometimes I take the file into a testing world just to look at some stuff, but I would never play on the file with mods. Your N key is working so badly. Sometimes keys be like that. All right, anyways, you might notice a slight difference in the left corner of the screen here. So let's go ahead and take some time to talk about that. So I went through and I counted all of the remaining fish I need for the Fecade. So basically, I went through and I counted. I mean, I did math, so it wasn't so much counting as it was adding and subtracting. But I did some math to work out exactly the number of fish I need to complete the Fecade. That means by the end of year 100, the amount of fish that I need will be, at this moment, 32,778 is the remaining fish that I need. Well, sorry, Onion. That's the word we went with. I can't think of a better one. I mean, we could just say fish decade, but that doesn't sound as fun. I think the problem is, who is we? I am we. It's the royal we. All right. I think the problem is it's very close to the word facade, which is spelled very similarly, but pronounced extremely differently. But it's pronounced fecade because it's fish decade. Anyways. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do this similar to Stacktember. Basically, every day we're going to reduce this by the amount of fish we caught that day. And so this will give us a running counter of how close we are to finishing. It gives us a counter of exactly... Fectal facade? Why was that your first thought? What is that from? I've never heard that before. Martian, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack for the 6th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. So basically what we're going to do is we're counting, and since no one else has done it yet, I guess I can do it. Fishing decade. We will finish as much fishing as we can this decade before the end of year 100. The number of remaining fish we need to finish in the fecade. The number is the remaining. You never made the connection until now. I literally did it above. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm just blind, deaf, and dumb. With my head on the floor. You have been asked out on Discord? Make sure they're real. But very cool, Concerned Martian. That's awesome. Alright, anyways. Yeah, let's play some Stardew, y'all. Been putting it off long enough, I think. Methinks. Ah, gotcha. That's so cool, Martian. Congratulations. They are a real person, in fact. Good to know. If someone messaged you on Discord and asked you out, it's a question you have to ask, right? Mickeyville, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. All right. I don't know if it's sunny today. Guess we're gonna find out. I was gonna eat this now. All right. Let's keep things moving. Good. Oh, that's right. We do our morning chores after. I forgot. We should immediately go to fish because we only have until 11 to fish. Make sure this is all good. This is all good. Grace! Imagine eating 33,000 fish. It could be you. You've chose a different path in life. And that's very commendable. How are you doing, Grace? It's lovely to see you. Aren't you at work? It's actually probably exactly your lunch break right now, huh? Y'all don't know Grace, aka Princess Shortcake. They're a wonderful streamer here on Twitch. Super awesome person and also my girlfriend. So you should absolutely go give them a follow if you're not already doing that. Enjoy your lurk, Onion. Fishy go up, fishy go down. Ooh. Martian, congrats on your 5 stream streak. What if we put a tackle on? Very good. Do, 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 do. Hey, Bommy, welcome in. Hope you're doing super well today. This is an albacore. No? Maybe? That's a pretty big jump for an albacore. Yep, it was. Oh! There was zero reason I had to do that. Tuna. Alright, so we are going to have to do the thing where we calculate the number of fish we got. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Ooh, almost a bad bounce there. After the Stardew bingo stream, I thought Mel and Grace were married. You're not the only one who's thought that. They're just really, really good friends. Glad to hear it, Bobland. Get some rest. Hope you feel better. Sneakers is a bit cut off when I do that, huh? I do like sitting up, though. It's good for my posture. Historians would say we were very close friends, but not roommates, because y'all don't live together. Con roommates, true. Besties, confidants, even shares a bed. What? I thought the fish was done. I am a fool. A fool in love with you. Buried in the same casket. Oh my god, they were casket mates. Unfortunately for Grace, I am married to a man. Oh. A cool man, though. Will's awesome. I suffer the same fate. He's aight, I guess. You did marry him. Must have done something right. Hi, Evertalk. Welcome in. I'm fishing. We're gonna be doing lots of subtraction. I'm just here. I'm just a girl. I'm just a man. I just put up 2 Christmas trees. My back is in bits. Why'd you have to put up 2? Twinning. Shglue, Bello, thank you so much for the subscription for the 6th month. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing. Hi, Shglue. Hi, Kat. Welcome in as well. Everyone's popping in now. Ooh, that is not the stack check of our dreams there. My neighbor has 4, 2 in the same room. They flank her fireplace. Imagine having Christmas tree guards for your fireplace. One only tells lies and the other only tells the truth. That's better, Grace. We're only going to count them once per day, Bommy, so it's not too bad. So I'm not doing it every time I catch a fish, for instance. We did it during Stacktember, although it wasn't just fish. And it wasn't too bad. It was actually kind of fun to watch number go up. In this case, we're watching number go down, but going down in a good way. It's like a golf score. It is a lot of fish. I thought it was going to be less than that. 32,000 fish left for the Fecade specifically, Shklu. But yes. So the fish that we cannot complete before the end of the decade are not included on that list. You should have a button you push every time you catch a fish you need. Oh gosh. What would it say? Fish caught! That decreases the number. I have to press it like so many times. I also have no... I don't know how to get a number that you can change without like retyping it on OBS. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I definitely don't know how to do that. The fishing decade, not the faux decade, yes. It's not a facade. It's a facade. Hey, sweet Sunny. Welcome in. Let me get this fishy and I will read your comment. Playing a Stardew save where I found the Dwarf Hammer. It came with plus 11 speed. How is that even possible? Yes, exactly, Mad. So the actual number of fish we have to finish for the Fecade, the number of fish we need to finish for the Fecade, beautiful alliteration, is 22. So if we just needed one stack, we would at most need 22,000. But we need 2 stacks of each of those fish. We've already got some, though, which is why we only need 32,000 and not 44,000. But making progress. Probably a plugin for that. I want to do a Stardew Rando. I'm interested in that too, Grace. Do you want to do a multiplayer one? Because the multiplayer version for it seems really fun. You're talking about Archipelago, right? I think that would be more fun to do as multiplayer than single player, and I've been thinking about it. Yeah, we should talk about that later. I think we could probably do that. We can even stream it if you want to. It's not too hard to set up. And if I have trouble, I have a DM with Kaido Kid. They can help me. Hey, Kaido Kid. Yeah, Kaido Kid is the one who made it, so. Plus, we gotta do meme bundles because there's an algorithm bundle. Oh, man. Was Vanilla save? That's so crazy. Yeah, so Sweet Sunny, I think, was it the yellow star? Like, you see how there's a yellow star there? Did it say it there? Because you can get those randomly when you get an item. Included in the starting chest? Yeah. Yeah, Kaido tends to go watch streams with the randomizer, which I totally get. I would want to, too. But yeah, Kaido is very often in the streams where the randomizer is happening. Yeah, it's the yellow star. Okay, those are random enchants that can just happen occasionally. Should we do this now? No, we do it after, I think. All right, we are swapping now. And we're going to pufferfish. Too bad you're busy later. Yeah, I got D&D tonight. I've been meaning, I want to stream later in the day, and I've been meaning to stream later in the day all week. But every single night tonight, I've had something at like 5 or 6 p.m. So that's why I've been streaming so early this week. There's just like no other time I could have streamed. Every single day. I was busy after 5, pretty much. 4. We'd probably do full rando. I mean, oh, whoop, dang it. Probably not like tile sanity. We'll talk about it though. We'll figure it out. I like the idea of more random. The less like Stardew it is, the more fun it would be, because that's kind of the point. I've been watching Argon do it, and I really like the food sanity one, where you have to eat every single thing in the game too. It's fun to keep track of. All right, fishing time. Yep, we're good. Just double checking. We're pufferfish time. Yep, that's a pufferfish. I can tell it's a pufferfish because it immediately annoyed me. There was a time when I thought I could challenge bait this fish. I don't know what I was thinking. It just moves too much. It's doing too much. Oh, anyone who has experience with randomizers, what were some of your favorite settings? Dude, Argon's video on that, that's still, I think that's still my favorite Stardew video of anyone ever. It's so well edited, it's so well done, it's such a fun challenge. Oh, it's so good. He won the Stardew Valley Award for best video of that year and deserved it. The random doors are really funny, yeah. I feel like that's going to annoy me, but also it's probably worth trying. Yeah, Argon really outdid themselves with that one. Ah! It's perfect, caught that. Sometimes it's possible, I suppose. Wow. Am I gonna perfect catch this? Okay, no. That would have been a crazy perfect catch. It like perfectly stayed on my bar. Okay, which tackle we're out? That one. Alright. So after this we get our super cucumbers, although we take a small break in between to do all of our chores today. I moved my chores until later in the day just so I had more time to fish in the morning because I have such a short time to fish in the morning. And I have a little bit of a gap between when pufferfish end and when super cucumbers begin. I watched a great video today, a challenge video. I think their name is Shark. That's the name of the YouTuber. It's like Shark3 and then 3 other numbers. But it was about cooking every recipe as quickly as you can in Stardew, and they did it in the first 2 months. Honestly, they could have done it in a little less time, I think. But they did a really good job. It was so funny watching someone fish for Star Drop Tea after I've been fishing like crazy lately. He was the unexposed to cheater guy too, jeez. Yeah. I mean, the guy apologized. It was less of a cheating and more just like misrepresenting what you could do in a reasonable amount of time. Those slimes are having a ball up there right now. And making lots of children. Ah! We should catch the fish rather than just skirting around it. Do 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 do. It's impossible to fool anyone. Kind of true, yeah. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but yeah, the game is like, I wouldn't say solved, but kind of close to solved, right? So yeah, if you see something off, like, it's pretty easy to check if it didn't work the way you'd expect or not. Yeah, that's happened to me in the Secret Woods too, Sweet Sunny. Perfection test where you get to see the strangest, coolest monster drops and fishing chest results. I'll have to look at that. I don't remember that. I totally buy it though, because you can kind of manipulate it in a task. Hey, Sneaky, come on, stay up. Iridium bars. Hey, Duff Time, welcome in. We're doing a challenge to collect 999 of every stackable item in Stardew Valley. Right now, we're in the midst of our Fecade, which is our fishing decade, which by the end, we will have collected almost every fish in the game entirely. We need 2 stacks of every fish, 1 for smoked and 1 for just catching, and I want them all to be iridium quality, so it requires me to actually catch them. So this moment, we're working on pufferfish, but only for the next 30 in-game minutes. Thank you, Duff. Yeah, we've been working on it for quite a while. I thought you called him Stinky. I would never call anyone Stinky, except for Onion. Perfection 61 days. Did that just come out? Is that Alexa's video? No, that is Mr. Went. Thank you for pausing. Cool. How long ago was this? A year ago. Okay, I'll look at it later. Love me a good onion. Hey, Exotsu Phantom, enjoy your lurk. Rats have good hygiene, contrary to popular belief. Is that true? I feel like having good hygiene doesn't necessarily mean you aren't stinky, though. Alright. I don't think we have time for another one here, but we're gonna try. Nope. Okay. 4 o'clock they stop spawning, so will we. I'm doing well, Ems. How are you doing today? Lovely to see you. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, I should, whoops. Drink this. Stinky from eating too much cheese. Okay, that's fair, though. Cheese is pretty good. It's kind of worth it. Alright. Let's grab our slime today. 6,000 slime today. 6,000 lives will take. Come on. Doing poorly here. Alright, how many did we get? That's enough. That's quite the pond setup. It's very, very useful. We're actually all about done with fish ponds. This is our last thing we need fish ponds for. We need red slime eggs. And unfortunately, there isn't really a better way to get 999 red slime eggs than just doing this method. But we're up to 538, so we're making some progress at least. Okay, we are a little early here. I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to ever do this. Anyone else I've ever heard of is well behind me, at the moment at least. Some of them are going pretty quick. I think a capture card is worth it. I don't have one, but I don't play any games outside of Steam for streaming. So it's up to you, Skulu. Yeah, I mean, I've been working on this for almost 9 years now. It is not short enough, really, for anyone to have done it that has any amount of... he doesn't have enough free time. All right, let's see here. We go fishing now? We go fishing now. Although we are a little bit early. I'm gonna have to wait a second here. Not long, though. I don't play on stream. I don't get the joke, man. Sorry. Ems, congrats on your 10 stream streak. All right. Super cucumbers don't start spawning until 6. Ah, you don't stream. That'll do it. Yeah, then you'd have to check yourself, Shklu, for that. There's no way to attach your Switch to a monitor without a capture card? Shouldn't you be able to do that with, like, an HDMI cord? Clover Pit. I don't think I've heard of that game before. Congrats on your world record, though. Yeah, I saw your pictures, Ems. That's gonna be great, though, when it's done. Kitchen renovations are always so cool to me. It's like you're redoing such a vital space in your house. It's kind of like Balatro. Gotcha, gotcha. Balatro with 3 O's. Ah, I see what you're saying. If you attach it to your monitor, then you can't attach it to your computer. Yeah, that makes sense then. Up to you, Shklu. Capture cards aren't super cheap. I mean, they're not that expensive, but it is going to cost some money. So if it's worth it to you, then it's worth it to you. Yeah, you should be able to switch between them, like Lady Explosion Murder is saying. Like, there's like switching devices. Hey, Melissa, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're catching super cucumbers. Just got home from work. Congratulations. And it would be a Friday, wouldn't it? So hopefully you are done for the weekend. Early Fridays. Yep. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to the best part of your lives. I'm curious to see how many fish we get in a typical day here. Oh, I just clicked for no reason. My hand is a menace. Final scientific research poster to work this weekend. Almost done with college again. Nice. You're getting close. Yes, Cronax added a another thing for me to use that I was gonna pull out later if we need it. It basically, instead of looking for percentages, it just runs trials. So it gives me a more accurate number. It kind of like simulates the game. Like if I were to fish 1,000 times, this is what I would get, sort of thing. So we will try that out for Squidfest later. Squidfest is Friday, Saturday this week, though. So we have a few days before we got to worry about that. Ooh, second bachelor's degree on the 21st as well. It's coming up. Ah, got juked. One second. Yeah, we're good. Can I ask what the degrees are, Melissa? Just out of curiosity. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Oh, catch fish. Catch fish! Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever lost one of these. No, I have. Are we sure this is a super cucumber? This fella be rude. Catch Joel. Precisely, Raven. Ooh, just make some room here for anything else we get. Only have 5 fossils left to donate in Animal Crossing? Very cool. If I recall correctly, getting fossils in Animal Crossing is a pretty annoying process, though. So even with 5 left, you're probably still a bit away, huh? Unless they've changed it significantly since older versions of the game. You get like 1 a day. Okay. So you're getting close then. I remember it being really random, so it's very likely you get repeats. Art elementary education. You didn't get teaching because I freaked out toward the end. You didn't want to do classroom. Oopsies. This is a dream. Bachelor's degrees. Science and environmental science with a concentration on natural resources. Very cool. Are you looking into going into like a job in environmental science? That'd be really cool. I don't blame you for freaking out. Students are scary, especially elementary school students. Not for me. High schoolers only. I'd probably accept middle school. Uh-oh. My tackle wore out. There we go. Dream job would be killing invasive species, saving endangered species, cleaning up after natural man-made disasters. I'm gonna get my certificate in hazardous waste next. Nice. That's really cool. I wouldn't even know where to look for such jobs. That's cool though. Yeah, I mean, that's a really important job. Hi, Nelly. I think I'm done playing Stardew for a while. Hold on. I like the Pavlov reference. Give me a moment. Gotta catch the fish first. For a while, I end up like a Pavlovian dog. I pop up on stream and start foaming at the mouth to play. Hey, I got 2-star drop tea. You're welcome, Shark. Wow, that's almost a year. Jess, I don't know how to tell you this. It's a lot more than a year. Jess, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the stack. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badges, and your ad-free viewing for the 41st month. Wow, that's crazy. 41 months I've been streaming at least. Sorry, I got something in my eye. That was not a metaphor for crying. I actually have something in my eye. It's almost a year. If y'all don't know Jess is an amazing streamer here on Twitch. Make sure you go follow them. They do fun stuff like Metroidvanias and sometimes Stardew. And they're also just a really good friend of mine. Super enjoyable. You can cry about it if we want. We won't judge. I know you won't judge. I just want to clarify I'm not actually crying. Although I am extremely appreciative of the support I've received. Alright, my buff wore out, so I think this will be the last fish. Okay, time to do some counting. Welcome to the end of the day. We have to do some quick maths here. All of these are fish, nothing else is fish. Okay. So it's 14 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 15 plus 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 21 plus 27. Well, we know what the mode is. Okay. That is 120 fish, which means if we go to our count, we take 778 minus 120. That gets us to 32,658. We have lowered the count. Making progress. Sure as heck don't feel like it sometimes. Now we're watching number go down rather than number go up. We have a little extra time today. Might as well go do this. Okay, I just drank that twice. Almost done. I mean, comparatively, yes. It doesn't feel like knocking 120 off of that did much, but if I knock off 120 every single day, that's gonna add up quickly. Yep, you got it, Mandel. It'll be less than that some days, though. I thought oh, I did. There we go. That's Stardew days, so not stream days. We'll get a lot more per stream day. those away. I'm fairly certain I used a rain totem, but it doesn't hurt to double check. At least it doesn't hurt that much. Yep. All right, let's go to sleep. I don't need to check that. We use a rain totem every time. Actually, we don't use a rain totem tomorrow, do we? Or today. Wait. Tomorrow's Squidfest, right? We actually don't want it to rain during Squidfest, so we don't use a rain totem today. Alright. I keep forgetting, don't do anything in the morning. We can do it later. Go fishing immediately. What? Sneaky just tried to take a dive. Whoa! Well, it is time, so. Assuming I stay here all stream. Sounds good. I mean, I was going to write it down anyways, so. At the very least, one of us will keep track properly. That was W10. We got 120 fishies. What's it from, Jess? I don't recognize it. Fishing time. Ah, it's a math thing. I should not be too surprised. It's a set that makes up cool fractal patterns. Gotcha. All the fractals. Tuna? No. Alright, unfortunately we are going to have ads here, and I can't stop them anymore. So, in just a moment here, ads are going to play. I'm just going to keep on fishing through them. They should be done in about 3 minutes. So you're only just going to miss me fishing. So I'll see you on the other side. Doing my puzzle advent calendar. Hold on. Ah! This is an albacore. Oh no. I'm bad. It's not going well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Can't you not solve it until the advent calendar is done, though? Relay Quotient. That is a cool name. Whoops. Ah, sorry. I'm stretching really quick. Good timing since ads are playing anyways. Alright. Let's get back into this. I mean, I wouldn't feel bad about not being able to solve it with only the first few pieces, though. I don't see how it could be going poorly when you can't even solve it yet. 4 typos. No, it happens. I'm getting sushi for dinner tonight, which I'm pretty excited about. Ah! God, I wish I didn't suck at fishing so badly. Okay, there we go. Oh, what's your favorite sushi? I don't get sushi that often, so I don't know. But I'm getting something called a lava roll and a rock and roll for my dinner tonight. I like the crunch, and I went for fish that I knew I'd like. I like spicy too. Yeah, generally sushi does not keep very well for leftovers. Rainbow roll, nice. I usually dip into soy. Although wasabi's spicy. Maybe I should try wasabi. I'll try that today. I'm trying to try new things. I love Inari so much. Nice. I don't know what these things are, by the way. Like I said, I don't get sushi very often. So like rainbow roll, I can kind of guess what that looks like, but I have no idea what's in it. Same with Inari. Like the only other times I've had sushi were at GDQs, funnily enough. And I've liked them, so it's not like I dislike it. Love the ginger they give you. I'm not the biggest fan of ginger. I don't like hate it, but the flavor is not my favorite. Deep fried tofu. Gotcha, gotcha. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Hope you had a lovely day so far today. Spicy salmon. Tartar sushi. Wow. I mean, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sushi is great, but have you ever had a nice warm bath? Have sushi in the bath. Ooh. You could dip it in the bath water. Don't actually do this. No! Not on purpose. Ooh. 18 different advent calendars? Do you play daily games by chance, Sweet Sunny? I have a theory. Okay, that's it for me. Tis the season to roll gotchas. Fa la 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 ring. Oh, slightly too early on that one. Now we're good. 5 S tier polls. Honestly, like a Pokemon card advent calendar sounds pretty fun. Candy, chocolate, cocoa, tea, stationary variations, jelly jam, puzzle, and popcorn. Ooh. Popcorn sounds really fun. The problem with a lot of those for me is a lot of them have chocolate. Like most of them, actually. There's a Red Bull advent calendar. What if you didn't? Actually. Oh, and nuts. You can't do raw protein. Honestly, I'm surprised most people can do it, to be honest. It feels like we shouldn't be able to, but... There's cooked sushi rolls that are pretty good as well, like... Arguably, I even prefer cooked. I like crunchy sushi rolls. If there's too soft, it feels weird to me. Mail's here. You wouldn't like the tartar one? Yeah, probably not. I've had tartar by itself, though. Steak tartar. I've had tuna tartar as well. So I probably wouldn't hate it. Just, in general, the texture feels icky when it's just softness. Like, I need something to go with it that crunches. Does anyone eat sushi in multiple bites? Because I feel like I always eat it in like one big bite, but it feels like it's just slightly too big when I do that. I don't know the whole sushi etiquette thing because I haven't eaten that much sushi before. But it feels wrong to like bite it in half, you know? It feels like you should take the whole thing in. But I know there's people with smaller mouths than me, so I don't know how they do it. Yeah, that's my problem as well, Shklu. It's like, I'll put it in my mouth and it's like, I can't chew, but it's good tasting. Normally you'll bite it in half. That's my thought too, Stark. It's like, I know a lot of people who do not have mouths as big as mine, and they don't seem to struggle with it, so I'm wondering what they're doing differently. Hi, Jen, welcome in. Hi, Starry, welcome in as well. I guess it depends on the roll. Some of them are probably larger than others. 8-centimeter sushi would be a challenge. I don't think I've ever seen sushi with olives in it before. I don't think I would like that. Johnny, welcome in. Why are we doing Leah knife? Are we stabbing me? Fa la 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 la, stab, stab, stab. 'Tis the season to be bloody. Oh, you keep your sunglasses. Oh, I just saw that. Oh, that's great, actually. I didn't know you could, like, alter where the sunglasses go. It's kind of cool. Cool stab. Hold on, Nelly. I did see your comment. I'll read it in just a second here. Sushi is a consumerism push. Good sushi. It's well made and it's supposed to be a modest size. Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize there was this many opinions on sushi. She thinking. Oh, that's good. I like how it's still got the knife. I'm thinking of stabbing you, but I could be convinced otherwise. That's how they game. I must like intentionally fit them. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I guess it reads like where the eyes are, fits a face, and fits the sunglasses to it. You know that sushi rolls are long before they're cut into pieces? Yeah, exactly. Eat the whole roll like in K-pop Demon Hunters. Truly. Would you rather get 50 cents every second per day for 30 years or telekinesis that grows more powerful from each use? That's actually a good one. Is there a limit to how powerful this telekinesis can get? Because I'm sure someone will pay me more money to, That's actually not that much money. Oh no, that's a lot. Never mind. 50 cents every second. That's a lot of money. Ugh, but superpowers. It's actually a pretty good one, Daily Grind. I'd probably take the money. That's so much money. There's too many unknowns about the telekinesis. I don't know how strong it starts off and how strong it will finish, and like maybe at one point it becomes too powerful for me to handle. Telekinesis, you can rearrange atoms. That's the other thing. I don't know if I can do that. Like, is it on an individual atom basis? That's crazy if it is. I could just like create nuclear bombs at that point. Yeah, I'm taking the money. 43,000 a day is real hard to turn down. I wouldn't have to work a day in my life. Not even close. And I could probably enact better change in the world with that much money coming in than I could with telekinesis powers. Oh gosh, it's 440. No one told me! We're gonna be a little late to fishing, but that's okay. I mean, it's not that much money, Ebbs, but I could definitely influence local government politics. I wouldn't be a billionaire, at least for a long time. Maybe a smart investment I could. Where would this money be coming from? This might cause more problems than I thought. See, Daily, you're just like saying things. I don't know what telekinesis can do. I wouldn't have assumed that from just the description of telekinesis. Would you be IRS free? I'd assume so. Based on how the question is being asked. I assume that's the amount of money I'm getting every second. Even if it was taxed, that's still an absurd amount of money. Like, taxes income. I mean, I would have to pay a lot in taxes, but I would also be making a ton of money. Much more. Right. Fishing time. Fishing time. Money is fake anyways. Eh. There are fake or real things. Real or fake things. Wait. The real friendship was the money we made along the way. It's actually a good quote. Hey, caught. Perfect. Like the idea of power being able to reach into your pockets and pull out exact change for whatever you're purchasing. That sounds like fraud. 3% himbo? Oh no. No problem, Daily Grind. Thanks for hanging. At least I can limbo. That's all we can ask for. It's no more fraud than magic money into an account. Yeah, I guess so. Something feels more esoteric about it being put into your account than just appearing into your hand like magic. I guess they're both magic-y, but... Wow! Diana, thank you for the 500, or sorry, the 50 bits. Wow. That made a loud noise. It's good to see you, Diana. How are you doing today? We're fishing. Do, 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 do. I think I need a food break. I should have taken one at the beginning of the day because we had ads. But I'm starting to feel really hungry, and I realize I'm going to be eating dinner in like 3 hours, so I need like a quick little snack now. Oh, you guys won't hear it. It makes a noise when someone does a combo. For me, it's a very loud and like very sharp noise. Sounds like a bell, basically. It's like ding. I don't know if that's the best way, Nelly. That's certainly one of the ways. I would prefer not to contribute to the machine that's destroying my entire Earth, if I can avoid it. It's the fastest way to not have a backyard. True. Usually when they talk about people finding oil in their backyard, it's not like they have like a normal house. It's like they own 100 acres and then they found oil in it. Saying backyard at that point is a little disingenuous. It's like, yeah, I found oil in my backyard. It's just over there, a couple miles away. Less traceable for fraud reasons. Oil's less traceable? I'm pretty sure where oil is extremely well mapped out in the United States now. It's very unlikely someone's going to find some randomly now. Pretty sure they have scanned the entire surface of the US looking for oil fields. $10 million right now, no strings attached, no catch. Or $10 million right now. Just straight up. If I get 10 million right now, I can put that into a growth account and never have to work again in my life. Whereas I will be making purchases in my life that are over $1,000. $10 million makes you like, in like a regular index fund will make you like well over 100,000 a year, which is well more than enough for me to live on. I don't need more than that. I don't know how many things I need that are under $1,000 anyways. Most of the big purchases I make in my life are over 1,000. Generational, perhaps. Food. Yes, please. After the day is over, I will be getting food. Oh yeah, food. Food costs less than 1,000. True. I literally gave you my order. Why do I have to confirm it? Hold on 1 second. Fishing is one hand is like harder, even though it's exactly the same as fishing with 2 hands. I don't know how to explain that. I confirm. Free food for life. But, like, food's not that expensive. Like, you could afford it. Living off the interest of $10 million. You can also afford a house and a car. I'd have to look at, like, my finances, but I feel as though small purchases like that make up about half the money total that I pay. Like rent, for instance, is over 1,000 a month in almost everywhere. So you're still paying for rent and housing, which is by far the biggest expense for most people. You're going on a trip somewhere, you might be able to find a flight through into that. It also depends, like, how you calculate it. Like, if I buy a hotel room, it's like $100 or $200 a night, right? But if I'm staying for a week, that's over 1,000. So how do you break that up? I guess you could just stay one night 7 times, but the overall expense is still well over $1,000. So I don't know what that counts as. sleep in your car. Hi, DMNC. Truly. You get in trouble for that in the States. You can, at the very least. Do Twitch subs count as giving away money? That's a good point. You just go on Twitch and keep gifting subs for under $1,000 and just keep doing it all day. What, like 100 subs is like $500, so, or it's like 700 after everything. You just go to every channel you know and just keep gifting that many subs for free. Infinite money glitch. Ooh, I don't like that, Nelly. Ooh, I don't like that. Take it back. I'm gonna do neither and just die, actually. I like how you were like, you gotta give two options that are both very unpleasant, but like won't kill you. And then it's like, I'd actually just rather die than those two. Wait, you didn't finish the second one. A shot glass. Like just the glass? Chewing glass seems like it might kill you, actually. Once you swallow. Are the wasps alive? I'll take the bullet, actually. Did that once with a friend because the hotels were so expensive. I mean, yeah, that's understandable. This is not a super cucumber. All right, we'll call it there. All right, buff 4 out. Right, time to do math. The wasps are alive and will sting. Not for long. I'm going to bite them dead before they can sting me. I hope. All right, 9 plus 12 plus 8 plus 10. This feels like less than yesterday. Plus 2 plus 10 plus 12 plus 26 plus 18 plus 1. This is only 108. Be better. A less good average, some would say. 658 minus 108 is 550. 32,550 are the remaining amount of fishies. $228th fish today. Hey, little fishy. How many of these do we have? That's actually probably enough for tomorrow still. Alright, and put these away as well. And go to sleep. Yep. Alright, I don't need to check that, because today is Squid Fest. Woo! Which we probably should have prepared for, actually. But I did not, so... And I don't know how we're gonna prepare. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a break. Because I need to get some food in my belly before I die. So like 15 minutes or so, I'll be back. Probably closer to 10, honestly. Quick food, easy. Quick food. And I'll see you guys when I get back. I will be back soon. And then we'll do it. We'll plan out our Squid Fest day. All right, I'm here. Ooh. Autoclick turned also into balloon. Incredible. Truly. Right. Gotta plug in my phone. How was everybody's break? Welcome back. My phone charging? Yes. My phone dies very quickly nowadays. Alright, I believe the thing that we had to do was some fun math. So let's get to it. Chronox provided me with another fishing calculator. I'm going to take a look at that now. I also ate food. I had turkey and rice. Leftover smoked turkey from the other day with some leftover rice from a few days ago. It was very good. Right. Infinity seconds per chest. I guess I should bring this over a little bit more so the chat's not blocking it. It fits, I guess. I should bring this down a little bit more. There we go. That should be fine. We can see everything now, even with my head blocking it. I guess I could bring this up more. It's not really blocking much up there. Yeah, that's good. Lions won yesterday, by the way. Alright, this is simulate. So let's try it out. Let's go full everything here. Default. We're using targeted bait squid. We're going to be using probably that setup. All day. We gotta up our fishing level too. 14. We're gonna increase our luck buff. Actually, our fishing level is gonna stay at 10, isn't it? We're gonna up our luck. Magic rock candy, magic in the thing. So that would be 7, 8, 9 with the chest. Cancel no chest after 5 seconds. I don't know if we'll be able to cancel other fish. Let's try running simulation again. Actually, significantly lowered the amount of squid we get. Average row amount per chest is 1.91. Hey, Chronox, you're here. Sorry, I'm learning how this works. So we get 30 hours per stack with this setup. Would you rather do something you find morally reprehensible, but no one would ever know? Or not do the thing, but everyone would think? Definitely the first one. Sorry, but straight up, like, it ruins your life if people find out about that. I mean, you kept it pretty vague, so depending on what you mean by morally reprehensible. I mean, I don't want to murder anyone, but... it's pretty important that you don't get your life ruined, you know? Let's see, instead of treasure bobber, what if we did dress spinner? See how that changes. That's worse. Although really not by that much. Okay, it does give different outcomes every time, but the variance is pretty reasonable. It really doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, it does. So, treasure bobber is better. 1 treasure bobber. I'm gonna guess 2 is probably not. Oh my gosh, it is. I would have never guessed that 2 treasure bobbers would be better. You tested against it and it did come closer. Alright. We are at 9 luck buff. What if we down that by quite a bit? To just get to 4. And we put our fishing level at 14 instead. That is worse. Okay. So fishing 10 is still better then. With luck 9. Okay. Let's see how much daily luck affects it. So let's say we get a star drop day. Let's go 0.9 there. Oh, that's so much better compared to like a minimum day. Ooh, okay. We can't really affect that, though. We're going to go on the day regardless. So we'll just leave that as is. But it's good to know that makes that much of a difference. Okay, and now let's try it with the water depth thing. So water depth of 0. It does make it better. It makes it better by a lot. Praise whoever made it. It's literally Chronox. Chronox is right there. You can praise Chronox. So it's still showing the same thing. For IRL time, it might make sense to skip the worst days, yeah. It's still telling me it's better to go water depth 0. Yeah. By a lot, actually. Huh. That actually saves time on casting, too, so I guess that's the play. I cannot believe this is slower, though. The 5% chance actually matters. I guess it makes sense. I just didn't think it would matter that much. I figured a dress spinner would definitely be better, but I guess it's not. Alright. Canceling other fish will always be better, but it's so hard to tell when a fish is a squid versus not a squid. Okay, lowering the water depth actually increased the chance of squids, so that's probably why. I think it matters due to roe being so much rarer than I previously understood. Yeah, I think it matters because it's increasing my chance of getting a squid. If I up this to 5, I only get a 70% chance of getting a squid, whereas here it's a 74. Would you rather get a new Stardew update that doesn't have any content and just tweaks things so the challenge is more doubled? What? I guess the first one? I don't know, that one seems odd to me, Nelly. I don't see how I tell the difference. Also, let's see if raining does anything. Yeah, raining is worse. Good to know. How would it do it? Yeah, that's a good point too. Okay. And I'm just gonna straight up say that magnet is almost certainly worse here, but we're gonna find out, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's much worse. 4 times as worse. All right, it was worth checking. It surprises me that double treasure hunter is correct. It really doesn't make that much of a difference, but it is a noticeable difference. So right now it's 27.8. If I do this, it's 28.2. Nelly is on a would you rather trip right now. All right, is there anything else I can really adjust here? I can't get my luck any higher, not reasonably at least. Is there a fishing / luck buff in this game? I have never once in my life considered that for some reason. I think there is. I think, the shrimp cocktail does it, right? I think shrimp cocktail is +1/+1, but with gold seasoning it would be +2/+2. That does seem like it's worse. We don't need iridium. We've already got all of our squids done. This is purely... Yeah, we're including ginger ale already. I'm just trying to see... Because fishing does impact a little bit. So I'm trying to think... Wait, lower fishing level is just better? Just straight up having a lower fishing level is better. That's so weird. I don't understand why that's the case. Alright, how much of a difference does it make to use magic rock candy versus gold star, luck buffed, whatever it's called? I think it's 4 instead. So it's literally -1 luck. So it's 2786. This is 2786. This is exactly the same. Because it'll change a little bit here. But the change in luck by 1 doesn't really matter all that much. It's slightly worse, but it's like 10 minutes per stack worse across 30 hours. So it's probably worth it. This is just the website. I'm sure it's open source, or Chronox could provide you with it. Because Chronox is the one who made it. So this version does simulations, Farland, instead of approximating it based on the code, which is turning out to be more accurate. Chronox is assuming there's like some bug with the code that he can't figure out. So this one's just running simulations instead. Okay, so this is our settings, it looks like, which is crazy. Alright, I guess this is what we're doing. I can't lower my fishing level even more. I'm curious what happens if you do, though. Yeah, it just gets better. That's pretty funny. I think I've gone through all the changes I reasonably can. And this is looking like the best. Double treasure hunter is fun. This doesn't change anything for this. Okay. While we're here, we can take a look at Midnight Squid as well, perhaps. But let me write down these things really quick so I don't forget. Alright, squid bait. Zone 0. Alright, what else was important here? Food is gold lucky lunch, gold ginger ale, 2 luck rings, let's make sure luck is actually important before we do anything else here. It really does not matter that much. That's crazy. Oh wait, that was a lot lower. Hold up, what? Okay, 28, 22 versus 27. Okay, it does help, but it's so minor. Yeah, it's probably not worth using magic rock candy then. Hi, Magnolia, welcome in. I'd probably do the second one, Nelly. True. You can check our luck right now. Oh, the thing's still up. But I can't check it directly without looking at the save file. Well, great. Good Squid Fest day. Alright, anything else I need to write down here so I don't forget? Cancel no chests. I mean, that's obvious. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, let's this is about where Bat Luck is. Oh, that is so much worse. That is so much worse. Yeah, you can see how it changes things because the average row amount drops down quite a lot with daily luck lower. And the chance of row probably drops down a bit too. And the chance of a chest goes down, which is right here. Although that's pretty good, actually. Let's see how much that goes up going to here. Actually, yeah, the daily luck doesn't affect the chest chance very much at all. I guess regular luck doesn't either. So it's affecting the average row amount. It also affects, like, the items per chest, right? Well, that shouldn't matter, though. Row is just a flat chance to appear in the chest. Well, not flat, but... You have 1,000 years, you can probably just go on the good days. Yeah. You're probably right. I don't want to skip today, though. I guess I could do other fishing today. Hey, Storm Martin, welcome in. All right, let's take a look at Midnight Squid. This is really not that much worse than Squid. This is really not that much worse than Squid, is it? I thought this was going to be so much worse. How does depth affect it, though? This is as deep as we can get, right? Okay. It doesn't really. 33.7 versus 33.7-ish. If I could get depth 5, would that affect it? Nope. So the depth is pretty much irrelevant here. We'll just go for 2. Why are you doing Squid if you have the stacks? We're getting the Squid roe. Because you cannot get it from fish ponds, so you have to get it from fishing. Hey, Die Machine. I think that's it. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day so far today. Alright. Luck buff. Better than fishing level? We can go up to 14 fishing level. It's gonna drop you, like, to 4, though. It's amazing how little this changes all this. I'm doing well. We're doing some math to figure out the best way to get Midnight Squid roe right now. It's amazing how that just, like, didn't change anything. 2 treasure hunters. Let's try a dress spinner here and see if that affects things. 33.7. Oh yeah, that's better. Dress spinner with treasure hunter is better in this case. What about dress spinner, double dress spinner? No. So 1 treasure hunter, 1 dress spinner. Looks like it's correct. I don't think Curiosity Lure affects it. Actually, it might lower the chance. Yeah, it lowers the chance of getting Midnight Squid because it increases the chance of blobfish. So it's actively worse. Hit year 3. Hope there aren't any spoilers. Oh, there might be a bit of spoilers here, Die Machine. We're in the very, very late game. So we have finished everything in the game. So everything I have everything that's available in the game, basically. I don't typically talk about, like, this end game spoilers, because it's not really what we're focused on, but it will, things will show up here, unfortunately. Alright, Alright, let's try lowering this to 10 again, and upping this to 8. Actually, 9 kind of makes sense here. That is better, I think. Ah. Deutsch? In meinem chat? I don't think it's meinem. It would be... Okay, so it's the machine, not die machine. It's the machine. Machine? Is that the German word? It is correct, okay. I didn't know if the word chat was correct. I took German in high school, so it's been a long time. Die Maschine. Maschine. Maschine? Die Maschine. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna remember, unfortunately. But I would assume it translates to the machine. 10 out of 10 German, please. It has been... Well, I actually did take one in college, too. 1 semester of German. But it has been, over 10 years. Who would have guessed that? Okay. You know... It seems like going with the Magic Rock Candy is correct here. It does actually make a somewhat appreciable difference. It's not like I'm going to run out either. See how badly daily luck affects it. Let's do a 0.06 swing. So we're at 34.16 right now. Ooh! Oh. That is much, much more of a swing than I thought it would be. See how bad this is. 48 hours versus max luck is 28 hours. That is a 20-hour difference in time. Reasonably, with enough days to sleep, I think you're right, Chronox. We should probably only go when we have good luck. That one especially is extremely variable. Technically, we can go above 0.1 daily luck too, because we have the special charm, which just adds 0.125 or 0.0125 to it.
Oh, it's a person.
The machine, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. For squid, definitely. For midnight squid, you should probably calculate since you're not fishing for that long. Oh, the charm's always calculated in. Okay. So it's assuming I have the charm. Okay, so these are just rolls. So as a result, I should actually be looking at neutral luck. Because it should average out to neutral. Okay. I was picking ahead of neutral luck because I was calculating with the special charm on average. Why wouldn't I do it for midnight squid, though? Because it makes a bigger difference with midnight squid. There's a 20-hour difference between best and worst luck on midnight squid, which is crazy. It's actually 10 hours between neutral and best luck as well. And that's per stack, so double that for both stacks. All right, good to know all this. All right, I'm gonna make a little note here for midnight squid as well. Dressed / treasure. Now we've got midnight squid bait. It's only 15 minutes per day. I see what you're saying. We have more than 1,000 years, though, Chronox. That almost makes me want to go less on those days, though, because I have to wait all day for it. So it's better to make sure that we get it. Alright, midnight squid bait. We need, zone is irrelevant. Alright, that's good to know. So for now, I'm going to say pyramid or higher daily luck for these guys, for both of them. Okay, and we want a Gold Star Ginger Ale. Gold Star Ginger Ale, and we want Magic Rock Candy. The nice thing about Magic Rock Candy for Midnight Squid is it lasts exactly long enough for the submarine, basically. And then 2 luck rings. Alright. I think both of those are kind of figured out then. Woo! Which would imply we're not doing Squidfest today. Because today we got bat luck. Which is about as bad as we can get. I don't even know if it's possible to get... Yeah, it is possible, but it's very unlikely to get the worst luck appearing on the TV with the special charm. Okay. We got 100 slime there. I think, unfortunately, today was a bit of a shorter stream, but I just realized there's a few things I need to get done before I go to D&D, which is only in a few hours, so I need to go get those things done. Probably should have done those before stream, but that's fine. So a little bit of a shorter stream today, but thanks for hanging out today, everybody. We will implement all of that stuff next time, which might be tomorrow. I think I have time for streaming tomorrow. But until then, I will see you all later. Thanks so much for hanging out today, everybody. Let's go find a friend to raid. Hi, Mel. Bye, Mel. We have a Leela. Did we raid Leela yesterday? I think we did raid Leela yesterday. Let's raid into Allie. Allie is also doing some Stardew for the first time in a while. And Allie's a good friend of mine. So we're going to send the love over there today. Alright, we got it. Okay. Allie's super fun. You'll have a good time on over there. And I will catch you guys all in the future. Bye for now, everybody. Ooh, I have an idea for a raid message, but I don't know if I'm strong enough for it. Nah, we're fine. We're just gonna say stacking on in for the raid message. So copy that first one if you are a subscriber. Copy that second one if you are not a subscriber. And I'll catch you guys all later. Bye for now, everyone. Bye, Jess. Bye, Mel. Bye, Cronax. Bye, Mel. Bye, Amandel. Bye, Magnolia. Bye, The Machine. Bye, Storm Martin. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Bye, Mommy. Bye, Nelly. Bye, Farland. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.